All right. Well, I'm very excited. I'm very excited because you're listening, watching me, David Cogan, and we've got a special guest today I'm very excited about. In fact, she is running for U.S. Republican senatorial candidate. She's a licensed real estate broker. And welcome to the show, Sarah Yu. Now, you could reach her directly. You see the link below, Dr. Sarah Liew for Congress.com. So make sure you go to that website. I'm very excited, Sarah, that you're here today. We've got a lot of information, a lot of things that voters want to know about. They want to hear your position on various things, and you're running, and you're from California, right? That's where we're
Yes, I do. California, yes.
excellent, excellent. So, what are your main priorities? In other words, what has become, there's so many things that are happening right now, right, in the world, in California, and that. What are your most important issues for you to share your life story with?
Yes, I have a three top priority: business support and immigration and education support. So because of those three issues become my priority, my company, three company. One is fintech company. I'm running fintech company about 27 years, and then real estate brokerage company, as well as legal company. So those company experience now is a business so struggle through COVID-19. So those clients who believe me, who choose me, and are able to today's, as well as I am learning nonprofit to nonprofit supporting entrepreneur and job creation economic group. So as well as church senior pastor, my older professional life, I cannot just be quiet to during this COVID-19. So that's why become first priority supporting business. Second, my priority is immigration because I'm a first immigrant. The immigration life is so tough. I know that because I can be immigration voice. We have so many immigration issues, also employment issues, job creation issues, visa issues, so many things. I did processing immigration service through my legal company. I think I can do it. I can help the immigrations more reasonable. And as well as my third top issue is education is because of I'm 30 years debate on educations. Since my age, 19 years old, I started English teachers, mathematics teacher during my academic life. I came to America also teaching many English and mathematics first immigrant time, as well as 30 years devoted on church education, pastor. Although those diversifies my experience, I want to helping because during this COVID-19, church closed, non-profit, no supported. So real estate needed to more like a strong leader to needed to support. That's why those three main issues I can help when I go to the Senate. We have a budget and financials. We can help them. Yeah.
Well, I think what's great is, Sarah, that you've got a lot of experience, right? You've been there. You know what it's going like. I definitely buzzwords entrepreneur with the you know being an entrepreneur and definitely small businesses. They need your help. Um, with all of the things, once you win, notice how I didn't say if you win. Once you win, Sarah, and you get into office, it becomes a thing is now what? I mean, you've got this knowledge. You know what needs to be fixed. How do you on day one? Because this is what people want to know too. Is on day one, what do you do first? Like, how do you pull together everything?
Yes. It's like David Corgans and Alliance. Their contribution, their talent. I am one of the Alliance member. I'm so thankful to. I'm proud of that. As an entrepreneur, get supported. So today's entrepreneur need to more supported. So my main top issue is business support. So I've been all my life in America, one of entrepreneur fintech company, corner to corner business I supported. So I founded a nonprofit. So many issues in my business also had a COVID-19 impactable. So first, I can, because of Senate seat, can authority some of part of business budget, so I can do proposals tax cut because we have a 12 different kind of tax, employer tax, as well as sales tax, property tax, federal tax, corporation tax, earning tax. So many taxes we pay. End up employee pay tax, payroll tax. Employee all pay tax. So that's why end up we become poverty because too high tax. And the entrepreneur needed to cost cut of business. So I want to support those tax cut, as well as second, I want to support you starting business in America, because you startup business, global startup business, and America startup business. They need help because we need their help too, because in the report, many global, startup company and America startup company, they creations yearly millions jobs and economic 13 trillion, the cash flow incomes economic growth from global, the startup. So, but the startup is not really successful because of they don't have enough funds. So I'm going to enough funds or unskilled workers. Not enough skilled workers there. That's why startup is closed. I will going to support those micro funds, able to business owner can had enough funds, and then as well as unskilled uh, unskillable workers needed to more skill educations, as well as skillable workers. Even we are not pay high pay for those professional person. That's why they are discouraged for the better jobs. So I want to solve those problems, as well as I wanted to support many immigrant.
That's what I want to get to next. Definitely, I think immigration is the next thing. So in regards to immigration, a few questions, and one of those is why is it such a hot topic for those that may not know? And then the second thing is it seems like we're always talking about immigration, and in the past, yeah, there's been some things that have been done, but haven't been done. So why is it a hot topic? And then the second thing, what are you going to do about it, the immigration, when you're elected?
Yes, the immigration. Many I go listen to voters, citizens. They nearly not recognize immigration's value in coming to America, because I came to America as first immigration. We should open the arms, be welcomed. But many immigration condition now outdate, policies there. That's why it brings the problem. Example, there is a, example, first citizenship. We are citizen, but we become citizens. Many people, they are immigrant. They stop going, they came to America. They are cleaning a citizen's house. They are learning citizens, business. They are, they economic contribution America by immigrant, but we are not really value those immigrant. So first, I want to do immigration. They We have to have as a senator what I can do because we have authority. We have a you know to do something for immigration. We need to make a more quota for the immigrant because now America like agricultural we have only one visas, but now it's COVID-19. We needed to more surprise. But who was contribution those? Most immigrant workers come to America, unskillable peoples. They only we allowed temporary, and only allowed 5,000 green card per years. So that's make limited motivation to other immigrants to come to America, as well as you know we stopped to contribution America economic. So as a senator candidate, I think we need most to open more quota to the on more quotas on skilled workers. And also second, I want to helping entrepreneur to come to America more fast, easily. We don't have entrepreneurs. So many their contribution this world, this economy, the American economy, even their Korean, they did already skill level in their country and they coming here. So we need to give some fast, you know, green card or like a E2 or EB5 visas. So we need. I wanted to work for um, those entrepreneur come to America, bring $1 million, like example, EB5 visas. I want to help them to create their creation jobs America. They create contribution jobs America. But citizen, United States citizen, we forgot that, we was there. We are so benefit from, those immigration people's learning your business. They are clean your house. They make your food table every day. So but we forgot those values. So I was gonna help those entrepreneur and then learning business here. Another things, there's I have so many other details I can push on Dr. Sarah you show. Those is my main, and then also there is a student, and we have STEM workers we need. But we don't support those STEM workers like technology, science, technology, and engineering, and the mathematics. They gradation, they got F1 visa, and they go back to their country. They stay here until PhD, 10 years, but we only give a 1 year's extended for work permission.
Well,
But we are lost to those power, those immigration, economic growth, because they go back to Korea, they go back to China, because China is they're so strong right now. So we have to solve those outdated immigration policy.
right. What do we do to keep them here? I mean, here they've gone through, they've got the education now, and we're going to talk about education next and stuff. But how do you keep them, how do you incentivize them to stay here instead of going back? Can you?
Yeah, that's only Congress power can able to. Congress only can able to make more like stay here. How we can do? Let them, let them stay during those F1 visa student. They can work out, and then after that, their graduations. We give a fast H-1 more H-1 quota we need, and we need more like a job opportunity to them, before they go back to their country. So we have to have creation those immigration more jobs and keep on this country and the economic growth because still we are now it changed technology is so important, so we need more workers, workers shortage in technology industry, so we have to make the one thing we can do on Congress, we have to make more H-1 visa, more numbers they can apply, and more, there is a more like quotas. They have a quota limited, so we have to more extended, so. let them, yeah, more like choose, more people can able to work here. Yeah.
So one thing is with the immigration, right? Is having them come over here and helping them get settled, helping them get educated, helping them get into the communities, providing for the communities, and keeping them.
Yes, yes. So we are, like example, 80 visa, agricultural HEA visa. We give it temporarily. Now with COVID-19, we give extended 12 months because of COVID-19. So, although those people is, they are coming, their contribution our economy, but we are only allowed them certain 2 years, 3 years. And then they are skillable and they have to go back to because of immigration law. Why don't you can let them stay 3 year, 4 year, 5 year, 6 year? Then they give up, they don't have any green card apply opportunity even they are skilled here. They don't have many, only the visas, they don't have option to apply green card relate to those visas. They have to apply not apply to another visa, or you know everything's visa related to this sponsor for the entrepreneur. But entrepreneur does not allow them to work extended or work not sponsor to immigration. They cannot stay here. So we have to have a more like a everything in immigration. America has a sponsorship, family sponsor, and employer sponsor. Without sponsor, they cannot get the green card. So as well as a family sponsor, they have to wait in 10 years, 20 years. So this is a once they die, they have interdate. So this is broken immigration. You know, example, myself, I am citizen of the United States. I give up to, apply for the, my family members come to America because, once they are interview everything 10 years, they become old. They cannot survive here. So that's why this immigration system, we need, reformed. Uh, as a senator, they can change the immigration law. That's the power of Senate, committee. Yeah.
This is great. And again, I'm speaking with Sarah Liew, U.S. Republican senatorial candidate. You can reach her at drsarahliewforcongress.com. You'll see the link below, so you can again go ahead and go to that, drsarahliewforcongress.com. So the third topic, and again, you're right, all of these definitely wrap around one another and could build the state of California. And the third one that is just as important as the other two that you also see, that I believe to be correct, is um, the education part. How do you wrap it all now with education? Talk to us about your take on education and what you're going to do when you're elected.
Education is my top priority at this point. The COVID-19, we are more like see the education system corruption due to COVID-19. So the before even COVID-19, we need a real reform today's American educations. We need more like because of school size, too much size. And then as well as technology, they don't have U computer. They need to U computer. They don't have really teachers, resource center. Like a teacher needed to, they have to learn. They have to study for, school class before go to the class, but they don't have really enough resource. So as well as STEM educations, a STEM education needed to start from children age. So that children can learn early age science, technology, and engineering and math. They can early contribution our economic when they become their graduations from college or university, technology, engineering, and those field, we need more jobs. But those STEM education so important. very early age. Also, there's many partnership learning business. We need support to those parents. Parents involving is so important education, but uh, parents, we need education parents, maybe education contribution center or parents education center, something we need those programs because school, because now America educations, they are devoted on 100% teachers. And so we need parents need more involving and parents, need more resource to teach uh, their own, own student. Also, student healthy, many students in America still they don't even have a 3 meals. So we need the support those nutrient enough nutrient to the school program. And also we need more funded to school because school is very shortage finance. That's why even small budgets. So I'm going to more budget. We have the spending for the school as well as no children left behind because the working mother and working fathers, they're worried about children behind. There's not enough after school or not enough support. So 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. is more like juvenile claims more happening because of children left behind. So I want to support those children education as well as college and high school, they after the degradation high school, there is so low rate for the going to colleges. So because they are not really prepared, maybe parents because of parents because by own school record. So we needed to support those more like college students to go to the right place to take an education as well as they needed to not just the book trainings, not just to be the books, they need to go to the internship more and then hired by entrepreneur. And when they are graduations, they can be more like a skilled worker right away and they can buy their own house early. But this America only with the books, they don't really have the good system to those college students can able to get the training skilled. So my policy that entrepreneur support, job creation support center program able to do the college student early age. They can come to entrepreneur support center. They fill out application, and another entrepreneurs they are looking for always jobs workers, qualified workers. We can let make together, and then also non-profit always looking for helping contribution. Those like I have a non-profit, supporting to job creation, economic growth. So we need to fund this more money to those non-profit and entrepreneur and college student, and then as also non-profit who are workforce together. Those entrepreneur job creation support center able to support those college get the job and they are stable jobs able to then they have jobs they don't worry about student loan debts. I have my friend Tony. He is like 60 years old, still he pay for student loan portion of his salary. So that's the big problem in America. We need to make those college students able to work during skill level, and then they can add away contribution. They can produce, they can buy the house, but they can do more things contribution America's economic and themselves and their family, their future children. They can more like a support here. So that's my policy to education.
No, that's great. Let's talk about the educators themselves. They're definitely ones that can sway the votes and that. So the teachers that are out there, this I come from background of teachers, and I've been a teacher, taught at various levels, K through college. And how do you how do you keep the, how do you keep these good educators, the teachers, to stay in their position and stuff with everything going on in, in California and in the world for that matter and stuff, to keep them one safe from everything and the COVID stuff, but to keep the good teachers employed and in the system to educate the future leaders.
Yes, I have a special those answers because the teacher like myself, I went to Harvard, Harvard graduation education 2 years courses, school management leadership courses, and as well as Harvard business school. Together, we are combined program 2 years, get the certification, school management leadership. So, like myself, I have learning so many different class or so many different business like education and then school management. Myself had a we needed to more like needed to like Harvard education. They do have a lot of program to helping teachers. So we needed to more like a tax credit or fund to the teacher able to go to those public school or the university to relate programs we needed to. I think that is useful. We can help to those give more credit if they go to the, especially they are school teachers. We can give credit back those they go to the training. That's and as well as safety is so important. We see the TV many places is school crimes rate is so like higher at this point. So we have the behavior, student behavior, because they need to more like teachers love caring and parents caring, and make we need to support student locally, globally. We have the those students needed to be happy school, make safety, have the guarantee during this COVID, like we asking mandate, a mask mandate, vaccine mandate. Now so stressed, so we needed to safety guarantee through more like around more like school, need more police or video, more security guard, more funded for the secure those safety area, as well as we need to train those parents or students why need to take mask, why need to take vaccine is important. So I think the things if we give many things, the person just accepted, but there is a ability to accept. So we have to step by step. We can influence those education to the peoples. They need a supply. We have the enough uh, teachers in the school because we are so shortage. Even 9 hour federal and state budget is cut million dollars cut because of the student does not enroll because of this COVID-19. Now it's more like a cut, more like a cut budget. So I think that everything education is number one my priority. That we have to really government. We have to really think about next generations from the kindergarten. Now, not even born. We have to really step by step. The age they need, step by step age. They need a real good teacher. Step by step, they need a lot of different supply. So we have to really good support to those family factor or like a school factor. So parents factor. We need to do, yeah.
Well, Sarah, I got to tell you, you know the issues, and you're doing something about it. You're taking it into your own hands to drive towards a better California. That's what it's about, Sarah and you. U.S. Republican senatorial candidate. Make sure you go ahead, go to her website, drsarah4congress.com. That's Dr. Sarah Liew for Congress.com. Dr. Sarah Liew for Congress.com. You see the link that's spelling below. Make sure you check her out. Voting's going to be here before you even know it, so make sure you go and you check her out. You heard it here. I would suggest you even, if you're watching this as a recording, make sure you watch it again and stuff because it's very critical stuff. These are things that matter. It's the education, right? It's the immigration. It's the businesses and the entrepreneurs and the startups and people and growing the community, right? Keeping people that want to now come to California and move to California instead of moving away. Sarah's got that. Make sure you reach out to her, Dr. Sarah Liew for Congress.com. Dr. Sarah, it has been an honor having you here today, and I'm certainly looking forward to our next conversation. So thank you very much, and have a great and peaceful rest of your time.
Thank you so much. Back to me.